Oh, what we gonna do with these women, Lord? What we gonna do with these women? Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Oh, now, what up, guys? I am back, and today is pretty interesting. You wanna know why? Because the nerve of these women, bro. I'm trying to handle my affairs, take care of my bills, and I get this strange text where a guy is literally messaging me. I'm not gonna say his name yet, but I will I will later. But right now, I'm just gonna keep the names out. So what happened is, so here's the thing. I was at Walmart, right? I'm just trying to do my job because I do Instacart too. And I was just doing my job. And then as soon as I'm about to go to the store, I get this lame text from a strange dude that's from another place that I'm not going to mention yet. But here's the thing. I get this text where this guy is literally texting me, right? And he says the name of this person. And I don't know if I should blur it out right now, but I'm just going to say this, right? This is what he told me. So basically, I was just at Walmart. I'm trying to do my shopping. And then as soon as I'm about to go shopping, this guy literally texted me at like 2:25 p.m. saying, "Hey David, so-and-so wanted me to tell you that she wants you to leave her alone and she's back with the father of her kids." So I'm looking like, what? Like, what is you telling me, bro? Why are you texting me this when I literally stopped talking to this person? Now, guys, I will tell you, guys, I'm not going to say the names because I got text messages and you will see it later. And I got some lost clips of me reading the text messages. But the main thing I wanted to do is just literally tell you what I said to him. So this is what I told him on today at 2:42 p.m. I told him, I said, "Hey, this is David. I'm just responding back to your text to let you know that I'm not talking to so-and-so no more. You got it. So you don't got to worry about that." Let me start over. I said, "I'm just replying back to your text to let you know that I'm not talking to so-and-so no more, so you don't got to worry about that. I moved on, so please tell her to stop talking about me at work. Don't text me no more. Sorry for the confusion. Have a good one." That's how you're supposed to respond. So I didn't get a text back because I blocked him. So I literally told him, so if you see the text message, right? If you guys are wondering, I was wondering, like, where's the text? I got pictures, and I'm going to post it on here. So you'll see a video of it. I'll show you a slideshow. But basically, guys, I am fed up. You want to know why? Because I'm sick and tired of women lying on me, and I'm sick and tired of women trying to get me to label me as a stalker. Now, even though this man is telling me to leave her alone, he's really defending a woman that is a victim of abuse. He's literally defending a woman that's back in a relationship with an abuser. And guys, I will show you the text messages of what I'm talking about, but I also want you to look at the video that I made. I can't remember the date, but I did make this, I think it was either last weekend, I believe. Guys, I want you to look at those videos and tell me that, do I have evidence against this woman that's accusing me as a stalker, or do I do not? Because, guys, I'm telling you up front that I'm innocent, okay? And I'm a victim. Don't accuse me as a stalker when I pretty much told you that we're finished. So I'll just give y'all a little speech. So I'll give y'all a little bit of a summary, just a little summary, okay? There was this older woman I used to date, and we was seeing each other for like I don't know, 2 weeks back in July. And unfortunately, life hit the fan, and it didn't work out because, due to lack of communication and misunderstanding. And unfortunately, the woman that I thought that was cool and low key, she started to become just like the rest of them. She started to show her true colors. She didn't want to talk to me. She started to switch screens around July 27th and July 31st. And July 31st was the last time we spoke. She's basically mad at me over a text because I wanted to talk to her in person about the lack of communication that we've been having since that day of July 27th on a Saturday. So, and like I said, I will show you the videos of how the conversation went, but I just wanted to just give y'all a little summary of what happened. So everything was doing good. Like I said, I didn't get her number until hold on, let me get the dates right. I didn't get her number until I believe June 21st on I texted her at 5 o'clock, right? So I texted her on a Friday. So what happened was I texted her that day. I didn't get a reply. And the reason why I didn't get a reply is because she said she was on vacation and she didn't want to bother me. And that was on July 14th, right? So the rest I'm going to just save it for the next video. But the main thing I wanted to do, guys, I just wanted to show y'all something. So basically, we had a good thing going from that day until we got to the end of the month, and then that's when things started to get out of hand. Guys, it's so weird how a woman can just... It's weird how a woman can just lie and just say that one minute they like you and then another minute they don't like you. So it's just it's kind of sad. It's very sad, and I don't like the fact that women just feel like they can just say whatever and do whatever, and then knows there's no consequences and nothing happens. No, I'm telling you the reality. Okay, this woman had a crush on me for the whole entire year. She said that she had a crush on me since the first time she saw me. Okay? Now, if I get that wrong, like I said, I got a video. I will show you everything that I just said. Like I said, this is an emotional time for me because I was trying to get over her, but I couldn't because I couldn't stand the fact she was mad at me. So I gave her a whole month. I stopped talking to her for a whole month of August, and August is about to end, I believe, Sunday. So this is August the 30th. And I tried to talk to her about this. I tried to talk to her about this in person and let her know that, hey, I don't want no beef. I just want us to just let bygones be bygones and we just move on. But unfortunately, I couldn't get the opportunity to. And it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird how she became and what she become. And I just think it's sad that she will go back to an abuser all because she can't see her own wealth. Sometimes, she even told me one time that she was terrified of men because of her experience. Because she said she don't want to get hurt and cheated on. And it's sad, you know what I'm saying? And we talked about that. And I just think it's sad that she would go back to him on that. But, hey, if you want to go back with him for the sake of the kids, do what you do. I ain't trying to stop you. But one thing you never answered was, why are you mad at me? What did I say to make you be mad at me? So I tried to be low key, but unfortunately, guys, she put me to this point where I have to address this because it's at the point now where I have to take matters into my own hands and go and try to do this the legal way. I can't go further detail with it because I don't want her to watch this video and get a heads up. So I got to keep everything on the low. But when I get the paperwork and when I get everything resolved, I'll let y'all know. But right now, I have to keep everything on the hush-hush because tomorrow morning I got to take care of this because the problem is she thinks that she got a chokehold on me, and she feel like she can just do whatever and there's no consequences. If anybody is stalking, is you, because you had a crush on me, and then as soon as your son come into town, now you don't want to talk to me. So I do find it sad that she will go this route, but however, I want to move on too. So if she claims she want to move on, there's no text to tell me that you want to. So we were, now FYI, she might tell y'all that we were friends, but I have a note to say that we were. But I really feel like, and this is the part I need y'all to think about. We were friends, okay? But the friendship was leading to a secret relationship, right? So she wanted to keep me low key, which I respect that, because I wanted to keep her low key too. And FYI, we didn't have sex. I never brought her in my apartment. And like I said, I only went to her apartment just so I could try to talk to her in person. And I also went to her apartment to leave a note on the door to let her know that look, I didn't get a chance to talk to you about this, but the truth is, I never wanted to be in a relationship with you because of my past experience with women that I have developed trauma with as well. And I just wanted to be friends at the time. And the only reason why I asked for your phone number, and FYI, she gave me her phone number. I only asked for it. She could have said no. She gave me her phone number. And when she gave me her phone number, right? Notice how she literally grabbed my phone and just started typing. Right? So understand that if she didn't want to give me her phone number, she could have just said no. And don't say it's because she was terrified. That's not it. She's been having a crush on me since day one. And anybody that tell you different, they don't know what the F they talking about. She even admitted that she said that some of her co-workers know that she liked me. And then as soon as the month came, she don't like me no more. So I am saddened that she is going back to her baby daddy, but at the end of the day, sometimes I gotta look at this and be like, maybe she's doing me a favor. Maybe she's saying, look, I can't escape from this because of my kids, so let's just let this go and let's just move on with our lives. Well, that's what I said in the letter. I told her that, and she took it out of content. Next thing you know, she sending one of her co-workers, which I'm amazed he still have my phone number, because the fact she's contacting me through other people knowing that I blocked her, it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? If I block your number, why are you sending people to talk to me? Why can't you just move on? You could have just taken the letter and moved the F on. You know, and guys, I'm trying not to diss her because I don't want to get to that level yet, but I do want to try to keep this professional, because just in case the police is looking at this, I want them to know that I have let her know that I moved on. But the problem is, she don't want to move on. So, Lord, please give me strength, because I'm trying to protect myself, and I'm at this urge now where I have to, because women be lying on my name so bad, and I hate that. So I'm gonna be at this point where I'm just gonna say that whoever is saying that I'm a stalker, they're lying, because I had in a couple screenshots, because I got so many to say that she's a liar, that I am only, like I said, I only been over her place. I never went inside. but I only knocked on her door one time, and the only reason I went the second time just to give her the letter to let her know that look, I don't want to talk to you no more. Because think about it, guys. She's been talking to me through other people. And I just be like, look, I'm not going to talk to you about this anymore. Okay? What is it going to take for you to understand that I don't want to talk to you no more? It's over. Why are you telling me that it's over? It's not over. Well, actually, no, it's over. Okay, forgive me for stuttering. But I'm just saying, I'm not lying, because I got text messages, okay? You guys are going to see the text messages. I can't make this up. She the one that said that she had a crush on me, okay? You understand? She's the one that said she got a crush on me, and that's the reason why I have to do that, because you guys got to see that this is what it is. So I want people to know that I'm innocent, and know that this woman is obsessed with me, and I'm going to find a way to hold her accountable. I'm just not going to say it on camera. So, long story short is that I am officially done with this person. I don't want this person talking to me. I don't want her speaking to me. I don't want her knocking on my door. I don't want nobody knocking on my door. Her baby father, her friends, I don't want her knocking on my door. I'm done with this woman. And and like I said, I am a citizen. So if anybody come at me with disrespect, I'm going to try to ignore it. But if it's a threat, I have to address it and I have to report it. So I don't care where she work at. She could say that I'm innocent, he's obsessed with me. But if I have pictures of the text messages you used to send me, and I have text messages of other people texting me through you, listen, I'm at this point now where I have to protect myself. So if you're not if we can't make peace, I don't want to argue. If you still want to talk about me behind your back, I'm gonna report it, and I hope your manager see this too, because I'm at the urge when I want to, but I'm at the urge when I want to just stay away for a little while until I can get this worked out. So, guys, I am going to show you a video of where I talk about the text messages a little bit more. So, if you guys have the patience, look at these lost clips, and I will cut out the other parts because, let's be honest, I was in my feelings, okay? But with the text messages, I wasn't. So but there is emotional in these clips. There is emotion in these clips. So let me just show y'all the clips, and I'm going to show the text messages. I'll try to do it in between so that way you guys can read it. So if you guys have trouble seeing it, I will try to zoom in. But I just want you guys to see the text messages that she sent me. The rest, I'm not going to show all of them because some of them is like, it's just too many of them. But at least I can do is show you the text messages that I have read. So if there's the ones that I haven't read, I will put it on the screen. But I just want y'all to see that everything that she sent to me, I have to send to her. So I'm going to show y'all the text messages because in case I sue her or she sue me, I have to show the evidence to show that, hey, this is all her. This is not me. So I hope you guys look at it. And like I said, you will see the text messages. I'm not going to show no pictures out of respect for her, but I will show pictures of the text messaging because I don't want to get sued for revenge porn. Because there's really no nudity on there, but I just want to show it. So, so we'll go ahead and show that. In the meantime, you guys watch the videos and you get on the comment section down below, and you let me know what you guys think. Do you think that I'm right on this one? Do you think that I got nothing to worry about? Do you think that because I believe I'm innocent. I didn't do anything to this woman. I never disrespected her. I never threatened her. But you guys let me know. You look at the text messages and you tell me what did I, that am I wrong on this one or is she wrong? So let's go ahead and but FYI, I am officially done with her. I'm not talking to her no more. So this is the last time. And well, actually, it's been the last time since July 31st. It's just she keep coming back with heat, and I'm trying to tell her like, hey, stop. Okay, I don't want to talk. So y'all let me know in the comment section. All right, y'all go ahead and watch the next video, and I'll catch y'all next time for the updates of what's going on. Okay. All right, cool. Hey guys, I am back with another video, and I know it's been a while. A lot been going on lately, and I just feel like I need to come on here because there's a lot of things that's been going on, and some things I need to get off my chest, and I just really need to get this off my chest because, you know, I might as well start by saying that this year has been an interesting year for me because I'm starting to date now, and it's kind of weird because, you know, I've been grieving since 2016. From the last relationship I was in, and I'm not gonna get into detail about it, but at least not right now. But I just want to like just talk about this one that I'm in while that I was in around. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the date. Around July 14th. It's a little bit difficult for me, and the reason why is because I really thought I had a good thing going. I was seeing this person for like at least about since July 31st, and we started talking in like July 14th, and you know what's bothering me about this is that, you know, we had a good thing going, but a lot was going on, and we didn't get a chance to go out and do anything because I had, you know, I had responsibilities that I had to take care of, and that got in the way. But starting that day, and this happened on a Sunday, I was just trying to get to know this person, you know, just to see what her field is at, what's her background, what's her story, and I really thought I made her day when I started talking to her. But then again, it's crazy how we first start, because I send her a text around June 21st, but when I was texting her, I didn't get no reply, but her excuse was that she didn't want to bother me. So I eventually, you know, we did see each other, and I did, you know, tell her that you can text me anytime, it don't matter. And, you know, it even says it right here. And I'm going to try not to say her name, but just out of respect. But if I accidentally say it, then whatever. But I just going to try not to say it. So I did tell her that I was, you know, this is around a Sunday, around like 9:08 a.m. And I did say, I told her that I was glad to see her, and she said same. I wanted to text you when I was on vacation, but I didn't want to bother you. I said, you could text me anytime, glad to hear from you. She said okay with a smiling emoji. And you know, it's crazy because, you know, I feel like it was a good start. You know, I felt like we had a good thing going until weeks goes by, and then it kind of just went left real quick. But the reason why I wanted to start from the beginning, because I wanted to show y'all that this is a little bit weird, because she been having a crush on me since the day she first met me. And the problem is, we had a good thing going, you know what I'm saying? Before I gave her my number, And then as soon as I gave her my number, things started to switch. Things started to change. And as I go through this list, right, it's crazy that that when I look at these text messages, I always wonder like what went wrong and what I did, what I could have done, and what what could we do in order for us to make this right, right? So as I'm going through these text messages, and some of it's a little bit scrambled, but I'm gonna just try to read it the best way I can. And so around Sunday, around July 14th, right? She texted me first saying, "Hey, how's it going? Do you take breaks, or do you work straight through 7?" I told her that I'm good. I mean, I'm still working. I'm just taking a lunch break in a minute. I just got to finish up this one order, and then I'll take a break. And I told her, yeah, I do take breaks. And she said, oh, okay, nice. And then I'm about to finally eat something. I haven't eaten anything all day since I got up this morning. Well, let me say that again. She said, oh, okay, nice. I'm about to finally eat something. I haven't eaten anything since I got up this morning. I didn't even have my coffee, and I'm running on empty. And she said, that's good. And I said, yeah, I only eat when I get the chance to, and I don't drink coffee as much unless I'm yawning and my stomach is full. So, again, and I'll show y'all the text messages in a minute, but I just want to read it because it's a little bit weird because it's like, we're talking about, drinking coffee and all that. And, it's crazy because she said, like, gotcha, did you grab food while you were out or eat at home? I love my coffee, especially my iced coffee from Dunkin's. I have a Dunkin' addiction. She liked Dunkin' Donuts. I like Dunkin' Donuts too, but I don't drink there as much because I don't drink coffee as much. But I did tell her that. And then I say, like, LOL, sometimes I grab food to go and eat in the car, but most of the times I come back home and eat, especially if I have a big munch. Dunkin' Donuts, I got the best coffee, but I like Biggie's when I get the chance to, but that's when I'm in the mood to. And she talked about how she has an obsession with Dunkin' Donuts, saying, oh, cool, my obsession with Dunkin' is bad, LMAO. She's laughing my ass off. That's what it means. And then it says, like, anyway, I hope you enjoy your lunch and your break. And then I say, it's okay. I only go when I go, but I'll try. But you should try Biggie's coffees. They're good too. Also, I didn't eat yet. I'm shopping now on my lunch break. And she said, and she started asking other stuff, saying that's cool. And then she showed me a picture of her having Dunkin' Donuts in her kitchen. But we're not going to go into that, because I know it doesn't matter. But it's just crazy how we started to, engage that day. And then as days goes by and we texting each other every day, there's starting to be some changes where, when we used to talk to each other when we was at work, it started to switch because I guess her manager had a crush on her. And I can get to that part, but let me just see if I can find the text. Give me 1 second. Because like I said, I don't know it. I think it started, what is it? July 15th on a Monday. So here's the thing. This is what she told me, and I'm not going to say no names, but this is what I said. So I asked her, was she working this evening? And she said that, yes, I'm working, but they have me preparing, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to come outside. Plus, so-and-so is there today, and he's annoying. And I said, if you can't, that's fine. We can just text each other. She said, oh, cool. They said, like, you can always see me outside of work too, just saying. And, and like I said, the only time I see her outside is when I give her, I'm sorry, did I say that? I meant, like, the only time we got this chance to see each other outside of work was when we at the apartment. complex, and I used to drop off coffee for her, and it's from Dunkin' Donuts because she likes to go there. I did it twice, and that was the only time we see each other. And it sucks because we had plans, right? We had a plan to go, go see each other on her birthday, and we're gonna get to that part, but this is the part that kind of irritated me, cause and I'm gonna skip this, but basically, I guess I don't want to skip this part because I do want to talk about this because it's crazy how now she's kind of like looking at me like I'm obsessed with her because we stopped talking. When I got text messages that say, that when I say like, what does it say? I say like, hopefully I'll see you or hear from you when you're on break. And this is when she was working, and I think this was around 12 11 p.m. and this was on July 15th on a Monday. And we were still texting, I think, that day. And she said, like, you don't have to wait for my break to text me. I like texting you all throughout the day with a smiling emoji. And she said, I just don't want to come off as annoying to you. And I say, you can annoy me, just don't leave me on read if you know what I mean. And she's like, let me see, I will never leave you on read. I get excited every time you text me. And really, how much? And she said a lot. And like, and it's crazy how she say that because there's another text where it's crazy how she say that because it's like everything started to change once July 27th came. And then I just never understood how can things change when she said this. Like, she said this not that long ago. Like, she said this around July 15th, and we had a good thing going. And then as soon as July 27th and 31st came, it all just stopped. And we used to text each other every day, and then it just stopped. And what's weird about this is that she said like this, and there's another text too where it's just like, where she said that, that I was shy when it came to that because before I texted her and said, hug me when you see me, she said, yeah, my bad. I was shy when it came to that. I didn't know if I, get in trouble being that I was at work. And I said, we can keep it low key if you want. I'm just saying, no shyness around me. Be yourself. And I'm not gonna say the name, but she said, okay, I just don't want problems at work. So and so will get jealous and probably report me. Shaking my head. I would definitely try to be less shy. And I said, okay, that's fine. Just keep it on the low, if you know what I mean. And she said this. Keep in mind, she said this. She said, quite a few workers know I like you, but yeah, I know. And thank you for respecting how I feel about it. And I think I said, what did I say? I said, it's okay. So, well, I'm not going to read what I just said, but I said it's okay. And it's just weird because ever since she brung up the person that claimed he had a crush on her and whatnot, it just seems to me like I can't talk to her at work, which is weird because we didn't have this problem before I gave her my number. And it's just kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? And I can get to that part, I just gotta find it, but I definitely want to show y'all something else. I said that, let me see. I said, well, no. She said this, right? She said, maybe if you ever have free time someday, we can go up to the park and walk around or sit and talk if you're interested. I don't know if you work 7 days a week or take a day off. And this is the part sometimes I regret because I did tell her that I have a tight schedule and, but I'll catch her on her birthday. And she said, no worries, sounds good to me. And I said, have you ever been to California Pizza? She said, no, I haven't. And I said, okay, I can take you on your birthday. It's not far away. And she said, okay, cool. But then a couple days later, she said I asked her, did she want to go to Smoky Bones? Because I asked her, do you want to go to Cowboy Pizza or Smoky Bones? She said, well, she can go to Smoky Bones. We was going to do that. And then as soon as, and we'll get to the part, but basically just like, we had plans, we had plans. And I just feel like, I just feel like we could have had those plans resolved if it wasn't for what happened that day. And I can get to that day, guys, because it's like, it's just kind of sad because I really hate the fact that we had a good thing going, and then as soon as time goes by, we just never had a chance to make up. I don't know if she's seeing somebody else, but if she was, I would appreciate if she would have just told me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I wonder, but that's what happens when things get out of hand, it's kind of sad, but let me just get to the other parts, because like I said, it is kind of sad that I can't get a hold of her right now, mainly because I deleted her number and I blocked her. But the fact that I can't get her to just talk to me or just tell me how she really feel, because it's like nowadays I gotta like go out and talk to other people in order for me to get it. And so I guess I could just skip to the parts, but I just want to like get to the part where where things get out of hand. So just give me a second, because like I said, I got a lot of text messages here, and this is not really easy for me, but let me just find something right here. 1 second, because this is gonna take me all day, because I got so many text messages, and I think the main thing is that what went wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing. Like what went wrong? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like one thing that bothered me, and I'm gonna be honest with you, even the pictures that she sent me is just hard for me to ignore, because I'm just looking at these photos like, damn, like like we had a good thing going and then it just ended like that. So it's just like, let me see. Let me see, what did I get here? So I want to get to the part where she asked me this, because I don't want to say this right. Because this is the part that kind of it. Because it's like, this is the part where I say like this, right? She said like, you don't have a girlfriend, do you? Is that the reason why you only see me at work? And I just like, no, I'm single. You're single. No, I'm single. And then I asked her, you single, right? And she said, okay, because I was starting to wonder, and I said, but you're single, right? Because she didn't answer my first question. She does that, but it's like, they say like, oh yeah, so single, I could talk to you right outside of my apartment, single. And it's just like, not just at Walmart. And I said, okay, so we good. And it's just like, and then I told her, I can't wait to see you on your birthday. And said, well, that's good. I can't wait to see you outside Walmart parking lot. And I said, we will. And she said, okay. And then I asked her, do you know your schedule next week for work? She's like, yeah. And she gave me her schedule, right? And I said, what is it? She was off on her birthday, right? And she was off Monday. And I could have seen her Monday, but I just, like I said, I had responsibilities and I had to take care of that. But I think we're getting to that part. So let me just show y'all what went wrong. And we're going to get to her birthday, because let me just get to what let me just see here. Bro, these pictures are really got me in my feelings. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, this is ridiculous. But I do want to get to the part where where it definitely got me confused, but this is the part I don't want to say, so I'm just trying to skip some of these things because we was talking a whole lot. A lot of people don't think, but I just want to show this. So yeah. So this is the part where I feel like she has a big issue with making assumptions, because I remember, like, this is around July 20th, around let's see, 12, let's see, 10, 11 a.m. And this is the part. This is the thing, and I'll show you how the conversation. So basically, it's like she texts. I text her good morning. She said good morning. And I said, how was work yesterday? She said busy. And I get and let me also tell you this, right? The word busy. So when I think about busy, right? When a woman says she's busy, I get triggered because my ex-girlfriend said that she was busy, right? And every time I think about the word busy, I'm thinking like, oh, I don't want to talk. So when I think about busy, I'm like, it sounds to me like you're saying that you're busy, you're too busy to not speak to me. And that, me personally, that bothers me, because it's like, when I hear a woman say she's busy, that means she don't want to talk to me. That means she don't want to, have a conversation. She just want to keep it to herself, right? And that's why I texted her. I said, okay, everything okay? She's like, yeah, how about you? And I said, I'm good. I'm just checking on you. I hope that's not a problem. She's like, of course. I mean, no, it's not a problem. Of course, you can check on me. Sorry, I haven't been long enough. And I think that's what she said. No, she said, sorry, haven't been up long enough. So I told her that I haven't heard from you yesterday. I was hoping that there was no issues. Sorry, I haven't texted you a good night. I was afraid you wouldn't text me back. And she's like, oh my, that's why you never text me yesterday. I spent the rest of the day thinking you were mad at me or something. The only time I wouldn't, text back is if I'm asleep, and that's what happens. She's like, why are you worried about me not texting back? And then I give her an explanation, I think, and I'm trying to find it. I said, like, no, I'm not. Why would you think I'm mad at you? And she said, because I didn't have enough time really, to talk to you, because I was dispensing, and after you were, like, I'm going to Rochester, and then I just didn't hear from you the rest of the day. I thought it was weird. And, just because I went to Rochester doesn't mean that I'm not going to talk to you. Like, I just told you I'm going to Rochester. I'm not going to be able to go to Clinton Township. So in case people don't know, I work for Walmart, and if you guys see my last video, my other video where I was dealing with an altercation over at Harrison Township, you will know that I work for Walmart, and and I do a delivery driving. You know what I'm saying? And the places that I go is I go to Shelby Township, Chesterfield, and Clinton Township. The reason why I was going to Rochester is because I had an in-store pickup, and I think I either had 14 or 17 orders, and the orders I had to go to was over at Rochester, right, to where I got to drop it off at. So I told her that, and she and the fact that she thinking I was just mad at her because I had to go somewhere else because she didn't really have time to talk. I just thought that was lame, because of the fact that I just thought that was weird, because it was just like, you think that, is that the reason why you stopped talking? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I could show y'all the conversation, because the reason why I said I haven't heard from her is because, what was it? I think it was, what was it? Because around July 19th, this is what I said. I said that, I got an order. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to skip that. This is what I said. I said that, hey, I'm going to be over at Rochester, but it was nice seeing you. She gave me a thumbs up emoji and said, you too. And I guess, I don't know why I said that, but I think it's because she was supposed to text me when she was supposed to get home. and I didn't get a text. And that's why I said that. But it's like, but this is why I said, right? I said, sorry about that. I'm just so used to women wanting me to text me first, but I'm not used to women texting me first. I would just like it if you would text me sometimes without me texting you, so I'm not mad at you. I just wanted, I was supposed to say no. I forgot to put no. But I just say, I meant to say was, I want to know if I'm on your mind sometimes. So this is what she said. She said, my bad. I'm sorry to hear that. You woke me up before me in the morning. And you wake me up before me in the morning. So you always beat me with the good morning text messages, right? She said good morning text. And there's not much I can do about that. I will text you. I will try to text you more often. And I said, okay, thank you. And then she started talking about her, she also talking about, how she's an overthinker. And if I'm overthinking a situation that I usually don't say anything at all. And I say, I understand, it's all good. I'm still thinking about you. And then she said, like, I just had a really, really bad experience with both of my, fathers of my kids. And I did tell her we could talk about that when we hang out Wednesday, and whatnot. But then she talked about work and whatnot. And the part where she said, yeah, I'm an overthinker. And if I'm overthinking a situation, right, then I usually don't say anything at all. And I say, I understand, it's all good. I'm still thinking about you. And she said, I had a really, really bad experience with both of the fathers of my kids. And I said, we'll talk about that when we see each other Wednesday, right? But what really bothered me about that conversation that I had with her is when she said this. I don't want to mislead you in any way. I'm not sure what you're expecting of this, but you do realize, but you do understand we're just friends, right? I don't like that text because that's what I was been thinking the whole time, right? Like I wanted to be friends with her just because of her situation with the kids, right? Like I don't want to be in a relationship with a woman that has kids, right? Because I want to be in a relationship with a woman that don't have kids, so we can make babies, right? But with her situation, I've been said that. Like I told 2 people that she worked with that I want to just be friends with her because she has kids and I don't want to be nobody's dad, right? So I said that, and I just felt like, why? In my mind, I'm just scratching my head because I'm like, why? How did this woman literally figure out that I just wanted to be friends with her when I said the same thing to 2 other people? Like, how can this woman just read my mind like that and just really just say the words that I was just about to say to her in person? So, of course, I just played along and I said, yeah, of course. But to be honest, I wanted to say that. Because in her first mind, right, she wanted to go out with me, right? So it's just like, how can you say we're just friends when you the one that had a crush on me and you wanted me to be your man, right? So it's just like, I just thought that was kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? But because why would you say that when you said all this? So it's kind of weird that she's saying all this stuff while I'm texting her and whatnot, because we didn't have this problem before I gave her my number, right? So it's just weird. But as I'm going along, right, this is the part that really made it even weirder, right? When she say, when I asked her what she was working tomorrow morning, she said that, yeah, I am. It's nice seeing you at, work and all, but when I'm at work, I'm at work. Okay? I need to be focused on work and not socializing in person because that's interfering with my job. It's weird how she say that when it wasn't interfering before I gave her my number, right? So she said, and I can't afford to lose my job. I want to say something about that, but I'm trying to be respectful, so just hear me out. So if you want to see me and socialize in person, it's gonna have to be outside of work. I said, yeah, of course I played along and I said, got it, but Kelly, oh, I just said her name, sorry. But it's like, yo, like, we didn't have this problem before. So if we didn't have this problem before, I'm just a little shocked, because I'm like, if we didn't have this problem before, you know, then why are we having this problem now? So it's just weird that she's saying she don't want to socialize at work, but before I gave her my number, we were socializing, right? No bosses was on her. No, she wasn't worried about her job at that time. It was all good. And then as soon as I give her my number, she's worried about losing her job. I'm like, how are you gonna lose? Like, people know me. Like, it's like they don't give a fuck if you and me are talking. Excuse my language, but it's like they don't care. So it's just like, I just think it's weird. You know what I'm saying? That she would think that. Me or her boss are cool. So it's just like, for her to just think that way, it's just kind of weird. It really is. So something was really off, because it's just like, why is she having these thoughts while I'm giving her my number? So it just makes me regret giving her my phone number, because we didn't have this problem before. So I played along, right? But it's like, at times goes by, it's just like we still talking and whatnot. But things started to take a toll once the days goes by. So, of course, I think I talked to y'all about the Dunkin' Donuts, right? She liked to go to Dunkin' Donuts, but she couldn't afford to go because she's been paying her bills and whatnot, right? Understandable. So I said, so around Sunday, July 21st, around I think 5:40 p.m. she was talking about how her back hurt and she just wanted to take a shower and go to sleep. And she talked about how that can't happen. And I'm just like, dang. Because, she said that she have kids and have some housework to do. And I said, and I asked her, was she off tomorrow? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm thinking about going to Dunkin' Donuts tomorrow, but I also have to work tomorrow, but I might come back to the apartment or lunch break. So if I go, would you want anything? And I said, and she's like, really? That's sweet of you to ask. And then she sent me a photo of what she wanted, right? She wanted, should I really say this, what she really wanted? No, she basically wanted the iced signature latte, right? Whether it's the caramel or the maca, right? And I just asked her, you want two? She's like, no, I want either word. So I'm like, okay, I got you. So I told her that, I was going to do that, right? So around, July 22nd, and boy, sorry, I'm very emotional reading this stuff. But basically, it's just it's weird how she say that, right? But as I'm looking at this, right? Sorry, I'm just very distracted. Lord, what's bothering me about this, right, is that I told her that I was gonna get off work, and I told her that I'm working right now, but I'm about to go to the gym. When I go, I'll text you. And then, of course, I told her that, I was going to Dunkin' Donuts that day, and I did. I went to go get it for her, and that was the first time I ever went to Dunkin' Donuts and give her something, right? But as days goes by, right, this is what really, and I'm just reading these text messages, and I'm just kind of very emotional, because I'm just trying to see what's bothering me, and what I want to read is the July 23rd around 3:16, right? I asked her about work, and she wasn't feeling that well. She wasn't feeling well that day, right? She said that she had a bad headache and she's slept on her neck wrong and she's been very stressed. She said she don't want to go to work, but she has to. And I felt bad, so I went to go to Dunkin' Donuts again, and I say, dang, I feel bad. I know you can't do anything today, but if you're available tomorrow, I can go get you some Dunkin' Donuts like I did yesterday. Is that cool? And she said, that's really sweet of you. I'll be home until I go to work. And I told her I went to go get it. And I think I went to go get it, right? I went to go get it around July 24th. And I went to go get it to her again. So I went the second time, right? And this is where things started to take a toll. Because around that Wednesday, right? Around 5:59, this is where we had plans, right? We were supposed to go out on her birthday. Out of nowhere, I get this text where I asked her was she made it to work and on time and whatnot, and because she said she was gonna be late and whatever, right? But what really bothered me, and I'm trying not to get emotional, but this is bothering me, and I'm because I'm reading these text messages and I'm just so confused, and she said, you know, yeah, I did. My little guy isn't feeling well and was, you know, starting to run a fever when it was time for me to go to, you know, to leave to work. And I'll say it again. When it was time for me to leave to work. Sorry if I'm stumbling with the reading and, you know, little typos here and there. So I'm trying to read it the best I can, but you know, a lot of misspellings, so I'm trying to read it the best way I know how, so forgive me if I stumble, but I'm just trying to read this as I go. She said, I'm really sorry, but I probably won't be able to go tomorrow with you feeling this way. I'm going to need to be home with him, and of course I was thinking about rent at that time, so I said, no, spend time with him, I'll check on you tomorrow. She said, thank you. And then I asked her, do you want to cancel the part 2 for next Wednesday? She said, probably, because next week is my oldest son's birthday and he'll be out here to spend time with me. And I said, okay, that's fine. I'll check on you tomorrow. She said, okay, sounds good. It's crazy because I did text her happy birthday on her birthday. But what bothered me, I think, was Saturday. I hate Saturday. And I'll tell you why I hate Saturday. Because that's when she started to switch screens. Like her personality changed. Like the person I was texting, and I gotta go back to the date, but the person that I was texting, it was either July 14th, it's no longer there because as I texted her Saturday at 4:14, and my head was telling me don't text her because she's probably with her son, and I'm like, I should have stuck to my first thought, but unfortunately I was in my feelings. I hadn't heard from her, and I just wanted to hear from her. You know what I'm saying? And so this is how the conversation goes. Very short, so bear with me. I said, good evening. She's like, hi. And I'm like, you all right? And she's like, I will be. How are you? And I'm like, I will be. So I'm scratching my head again. I'm like, what does she mean by I will be? So now I'm feeling insecure. So now I'm like, wait, what does she mean by that? Is she seeing another guy? Is she, like, is it her son? You know, that's preventing, you know, like, what does she mean by that? Like, I'm trying to figure out what she mean by I will be. What do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by I will be? Does that mean that you're saying that you will be fine because you're Like you will be all right because you're gonna see another guy, or you going on a date. Like what's going on? Like I'm literally being insecure right now because I'm like, what do you mean by I will be? What does that mean? That don't seem right to me. So of course I didn't ask about it. I just said I'm fine. I just answered her question. I just said I'm fine. I'm just at the crib right now. I'm just checking on you. She said, oh, okay, cool. I said, are you working tomorrow? She said, maybe. But what's up? And I'm like, just asking. I haven't heard from her since. So I gave her 3 days to just go through what she went through. But the problem was she wasn't like this before. So I'm just like confused, scratching my head, trying to figure out what's going on. Why is she acting like this? Why are you giving me short answers? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So when I texted her Wednesday on the 31st, and this is where everything went down, completely downhill. I texted her and I said, hey, so-and-so, sorry to bother you. I haven't heard from you since Saturday. I was just reaching out just to check on you. Hope you're doing well. She said, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Hope all is well with you too. And I said, I'm all right. I'm just wondering why I haven't heard from you since Saturday evening. What's going on? She's like, this is the part that triggered me. She said, I just been busy, right? I just been really busy and have been going a lot, and I have a lot going on, right? So let me read it again. She said, I just been really busy, right? And I had a lot going on. That's the part that triggered me because I'm like, where's the details? What do you mean that you were really busy? What do you mean you got a lot going on? What do you mean by that? Like, I hear that before. What do you mean by that? Usually when a woman say they're really busy, kind of means that I don't got time to talk to you. So it's just like, I got triggered. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got triggered because I'm like, what do you mean by busy? I need details. Give me details. She didn't give me details. Maybe this just goes back to the time where she just overthinks it. She's an overthinker. I don't know. But I got triggered. But I didn't say nothing disrespectful, FY. This is what I said. I said, okay, I think we need to have a talk because something's not right between me and you. I know you're not home, but when you come back, I want to have a conversation, but I'll let you do your thing. I will try to reach out to you next week. And this is where she took my words out of context. She said, I'm confused. What do you mean something's not right? Explain, please. I said, I'll wait till you come back, so text me when you get home. She literally disregarded that text. She literally disregarded that text. Didn't even read it. She just ignored it. And then as soon as I get the text from her, right? As soon as I get a reply, instead of her replying back saying, okay, I'll text you when I get home, she literally say this, and this is really weird. She said, why are you questioning everything I'm saying? Well, I don't see a question mark what I said. I said, I'll wait till you come back, so text me when you get home. Where's the question mark? There is no question mark through that text. You say, why are you questioning everything I'm saying? What? I just said text me when you get home. The heck is you talking about? Like, where's the question mark? There's no question mark when I say when you get home. You don't even see it. What are you talking about? You disregarded my text and say, why are you questioning everything I'm saying? What is you talking about? I said, can you text me when you get home? That's what I said. I didn't say nothing. I didn't question you. So I sent her 3 text more messages, and she literally disregarded it. She literally ignored it. And and it's crazy because it's like this, right? I texted her back and I said, I'm questioning, and again, I was not questioning. I just texted her that just to, I don't know why I texted her that. Because I wasn't questioning. I was questioning in the beginning, but I wasn't questioning after she said, explain, please. I said, I'm questioning because I don't know what's going on with you, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on because I haven't, I said, what I should have said was, because I haven't heard from you lately, but I said, I've been thinking about you lately, and I should have never said that. But when I should have never said that. But I said, just concerned, so can you text me when you get home, please? She didn't answer. And I said her second text. I said, listen, I don't want to question no more. I wasn't questioning. The only question I hit was that, can you text me when you get home? That was the only question. But that was right after she said, why you question everything I'm saying? I didn't question anything you were saying. I said, text me when you get home. She said, I'll just wait because I really would like to talk about this in person. I put a little typo. I was supposed to say, so I don't want to text no more. But I said, don't want to text. I should have put a comma on that. And then I said her third text. I said, I'll explain everything when you get back. Okay, just go back and do what you was doing, and I'll wait for your reply. I never got a reply from her. So that's enough reading that, because like I said, I'll pull out some more receipts if I need to.